So guys, if there's no Floyd Mayweather, I think Pacquiao might want Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence. Now let's break this situation down. Obviously, how I think what would happen. I think, listen, I think if Mikey Garcia wins, I think the Pacquiao fight and Mikey Garcia is a great fight and a fight that I think Manny Pacquiao is more than capable of winning with Garcia moving up. But if Garcia trumps Spence, then how good is Garcia? You know, because his confidence will go through the roof. And a smaller guy like Pacquiao, he'd probably be very confident of beating. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens with this, you know, with this mix. But like I said, I think I would favour Pacquiao against Mikey Garcia. In terms of Errol Spence, that's a dangerous fight, especially what I saw against Broner. Although it was against a Broner that was just looking to survive, Spence is a real big dude, and he'd be double the size of Pacquiao. But not just double the size of Pacquiao, he'll be the most skilled big guy that Pacquiao's probably fought. He fought De La Hoya, who I think is more skillful than Spence, but the difference was De La Hoya was towards the end of his career. When it comes to Spence, he's at the peak of his powers. So that's why I said that if Pacquiao's able to beat Crawford or Spence, you'd have to say that he trumps Mayweather's legacy, because he would be beating guys that are at their peak in this era. He would be beating them. So you'd have to say his legacy then would trump Floyd Mayweather's. Many people already think it does. But if he does beat one of them, then I would say for sure you have to say that Pacquiao's legacy, in my opinion, trumps Mayweather's. Because I don't know whether Mayweather right now could beat Spence or Crawford, if I'm totally honest with you. And even Jeff Mayweather, his own uncle, kind of suggested that I don't think he can. You know, to deal with the young guys of now will be difficult. So if Pacquiao can go in there and can put in a performance, you know, you'd have to say that he's up there. You know, he's up there as the all-time great, you know. But he's an all-time great now. But what I mean, they're up there, like, with the Alis, with the, you know, he'd be up there, in my opinion. He could be definitely top 5 all-time. But I don't know. I don't know with Errol Spence, because listen, I think everybody thinks that Errol Spence is going to beat Mikey Garcia. He's too big for him. So the chances are the winner of that fight is going to be Errol Spence. So it's probably, if Pacquiao's looking for the winner of that fight, it's going to be Errol Spence. So people are looking at how does Pacquiao match up against Errol Spence. And that is a dangerous fight. Errol Spence is no Broner. Errol Spence is not going to throw punches. And Errol Spence has the power to probably wipe Manny Pacquiao out, because he is hurtful and he's big and he's strong. And I don't know whether Pacquiao has the power to hurt Errol Spence. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. That'll be a very, very tough fight and a very dangerous fight for Pacquiao. Very, very dangerous. Let's not forget, Pacquiao makes welterweight very comfortably, in the sense that he weighed in at 146. Errol Spence is a massive welterweight, He struggles to make weight. He squeezes in at the weight. He's not going to be at welterweight all his career. He's going to move up. He's going to struggle to make welterweight in a couple of years' time, or even in a year, 2 years' time. You know, so I do think that Errol Spence could be a problem for Pacquiao, a very big problem for Pacquiao. Because Errol Spence is big, he's strong, he's skilled, he throws a lot of punches, he's vicious, he's got a mean streak about him, and it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight for Pacquiao, but one that I believe he can win, but he'd have to fight a smart and a clever fight. You know, it'd have to be a very, very smart performance by Pacquiao, because one mistake in that fight and it could be curtains, because Errol Spence has a lot of power and he's big. He's overpowering and overmatching Pacquiao. You know, and Pacquiao's no longer, let's not forget, Pacquiao's 40. He's not 29 or 30 or 31, 32 when Pacquiao was hitting the heights. This is a Manny Pacquiao that's diminished, and he's at 40 years of age. So we've got to understand that. And this is an Errol Spence who's what, 28, 29, 27, and he's at his peak, and he's big. He's bigger than Pacquiao. So Pacquiao's got literally no advantage. And also Errol Spence is quick as well. Not as quick as hand speed as Pacquiao, but he's quick. He will be able to get to Pacquiao. So I don't know whether Pacquiao's going to be able to keep up with that kind of pressure on him all the time. Because if Pacquiao can't hurt Spence, it's a very hard night. But one that I believe Pacquiao can win, but you'd have to make him a big underdog in that fight, you know. And there's not many times Pacquiao goes in a fight underdog, but in this case, he probably would be. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think of a fight between him with Mikey or Errol Spence. But it looks like, obviously, it'll probably be Errol Spence. But leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.